Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra. I'm being extra today.
And I'm being Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly. And I'm freezing. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm heating up my hands on Victoria's heating pad. My back does not hurt, but I'm freezing.
It doesn't have to be on your back then. You could put it on your lap.
Yeah, I could. I'm warming up my hands. That's why my hands are behind my back.
Either way, it's weird. So wherever you put it, it doesn't matter.
Guys, it's freezing. It's -2 degrees.
Not in here.
In her house.
It's 68.
Oh my God, that's so cold.
If you would like to pay my bill.
No, I can't pay my own. It's freezing.
Because yours is set at 80.
Yeah, ours is pretty high. And then we open the windows at night and then we shut them.
See, I close my vents. My room is like an ice box. So you put these magnets like right there to your right.
Yeah. Over the vent.
That takes the air from coming out the vents and it pushes it into other rooms.
Oh, that's so smart. Where'd you learn that?
Everfresh Yoga Studio.
Oh, Everfresh.
That's what they do in the bathroom.
Tyler, good job. You taught her something.
He's not listening.
Okay.
They've tuned out.
Well, that's funny that you said that because
Okay.
we are talking about all the things we've learned
Oh, no.
in the last 15 years of CFIT.
So remember,
You're always fit to be real. And a little extra. Boom, it's over.
You didn't even say it right. You didn't even learn to say it correctly.
Because that's not my part. I only know my part.
You messed up your part.
Oh, I did? What did I say?
Always allowed to be a little extra.
That's right. Yeah. I know my lines.
In
sometimes.
any case, Carly likes to send me information while I'm with one-on-one like clients, and I try to be respectful to not look at my phone all the time. So she was like, "Did you see what I sent you?" I was like, "No, I didn't." And I don't know what we're talking about, and I couldn't read all the articles that you sent me in the past however long with people staring at me.
Well, they weren't articles about CFIT because there are no articles written about CFIT
Wah, wah.
in the past 15 years. But we're going to... But we are, long story short, long story longer, we are celebrating 15 years of CFIT this year. 15 long, wonderful years of CFIT. I feel like that saying the days are long but the years are short applies to this because I cannot believe that we've been open for 15 years.
I can.
You can? Does it feel like 15 years?
Sure does. Just ask my shoulders and my back and my right foot and my soul.
So that after that little ditty.
Don't say Diddy.
Diddy. Oh, you can't say Diddy anymore.
You've said it 3 times since I said don't say it.
I forgot. Don't say Diddy. Okay.
4.
We're going to talk about the how it started, how we feel about it, what we've learned, and everything in between. How we work together. I'm going to get Victoria's honest opinion on what it's like to work together.
I'm always honest.
No, I know. But I want you to be...
That's why your feelings are always hurt.
No, my feelings are not hurt. Yes, they're always hurt. But I really can't believe it. It's been 15 years. That's just, yeah.
All right. Well, let's preface with this. I think there's going to be good for not just like interesting things to listen to for our listeners, but I think there's going to be good things to take away from it. So starting with 15 years ago, we didn't even live in the same state.
No, I was home in Delco. And, okay, I was living in Ridley Park at the time. And Victoria was in New York.
So I would come home on the weekends. First time I went back to New York City since I moved home in 2016 was 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
First time I was on the New Jersey Transit again. It was so weird. Smelled the same. It was weird. The whole thing was weird. But I used to come home on the train or the Bolt bus. Remember the Bolt bus?
Bolt and Mega.
And Mega when they were never quite the $1 they promised, but they weren't even $5.
Yeah. $5 to New York, home from New York. It was like a steal.
I think by the time I left in 2016, it was a whopping $11.50.
I know.
And it was like,
that's too much.
Can't believe it. The
Inflation.
Subway card went up to like $2.
Yeah.
$2.25,
$2.25.
and the world was going crazy
Yeah, it was
about it.
$2.25.
Now I think it's
They got rid of Metro cards. They just had a funeral. They had like a bunch of New Yorkers got together in, I don't know where, I think it was Brooklyn, and had a funeral for the Metro card. They got rid of them. Now it's all like tapping and like your debit or your credit card. So the yellow Metro card is dead.
I used to have a stack of them, and I think I threw them out because I was like, why do you need to keep these? I never thought they would do the penny.
Yeah, they're right up there with the penny.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
I know.
I hope I saved. I got to search for one. I know I have one.
It's going to be one of those stories that I tell the kids when I get older. When I lived in New York, we had a card, and it had to have exactly 225 or, you know.
You could tell them now.
Oh, yeah. I could.
You could actually tell them right
I
now.
wanted to have an older voice, and I wanted it, you know.
I hope your voice changes. So, I lived in New York and would come home on the weekends. Carly held down the fort by yourself.
By myself during the week, morning and night. And that was the only thing I was doing. I wasn't even teaching dance for Mom. I was just teaching CFIT morning and night.
1 hour long classes. 60 full minutes of Carly at a time.
At a time. You guys broke me down over the years.
And thank God.
Yeah, 60 minutes was long.
It's you don't end up finishing the class to your like max capacity. You're too tired.
Yeah.
It's too much. Especially the way we do it.
Yeah.
Even back then, we did it the way we do it.
Well, because Victoria would come home and help me on the weekends, and they'd say to Victoria, go back to New York.
But that's how it was before we became a CFIT. I taught for Mom at the studio. You were doing this in New York, trying to do Carly Fit in New York.
Carly Fit New York. And I was teaching for a company.
M Dance and Fitness. And some of those videos are still online.
They
Look 'em up.
are.
Look them up on YouTube. It's just Carly. It's great. So I was teaching for Mom, and you would come home. Not every weekend, but you would come home and teach the class, and it was so nice because I didn't have to do it or Mom didn't have to do it, and they were like, Carly, go back to New York. So then when it switched, it was the same thing, but I still wasn't as jumpy as Carly.
Something about the vibe in New York, it like you had to be super intense.
Yeah.
And then
Because no one really spoke
no one spoke
English, so it was all vibe and dance moves and
your
the
body.
beat. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could cue, but nobody understood. You really had to like go big or go home. So we would go big or go home when we came home, and they were like, slow your roll.
Carly hasn't really let that go yet.
I haven't slowed my roll
I've
yet.
sunken into the suburbs, but it's fine.
But yeah, we did that, and then I got pregnant with Melody. Oh, no, that was 4 years later.
No.
Yeah.
We did that. I was the books. I was the computer, which wasn't a computer. People would come in. They would sign in on a pad of paper, and we would have to put the date. And if the date was wrong, everybody would be up in arms.
Up in
It was
arms.
very confusing and all that stuff. So we didn't know who was going to show up that day. We didn't know if anybody was going to show up that day. Sometimes it was only one person, but we still did it. And so I would take the sign-in sheets at the end of the weekend. I would take the full week's worth, and I would log them and make our own book system of how many classes we taught, how many people came to that one, what was the more popular one.
And when people wrote checks for their packages, because we did have packages,
Right.
I would take pictures of them and send them to Victoria so she could write down the date that they started their package, so I could personally email them and say, your package is up today.
Right.
It was wild.
Then I stopped taking the sheets home with me, and she would just take pictures of them. But if you can imagine Carly's work ethic of that, it was blurry. They were a little sideways. The whole page wasn't on it. I'd go, no, Carly, try it again. And she would take another picture. I was like, I can't read that.
This was on the BlackBerry too, so kids, I didn't have an iPhone yet.
Oh my God, we did that for a long time until we did Mind Body, but that's already getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So then in 2016, you and Mom made me come home.
Right. Well, I had Melody in 2014, and she came home to help me so I could take off after Melody, and she came home for the 5 weeks that I was off.
Oh, no. No.
That
When
didn't
I
happen?
left New York, I never went back. I had a horrible breakup. Was having a mental breakdown with my life of not wanting to do theater.
But I thought you came home when Lewis was born. You came home when Melody was born?
Not when she was born. She was born in 2014.
Yeah.
I came home in 2016. I was in New York when Lewis was having hospital problems.
Yeah.
I was still in that relationship.
Gotcha.
So maybe it was closer towards the end of 2016 and 2017 was when I was sitting in a car with Mom. I'll never forget it, on 66th between 1st and York, having a crying mental breakdown of like, I can't live here anymore. It's too hard to live here. The solution was Carly was like, just move home. Just do this with me. You can do personal training. You can get a whole certification that you've never thought about before, and you're going to move home and you're going to do this. And then who knows? Then it was like a,
I remember this.
who knows? It could go anywhere. Then you could do whatever. But like in this part, in this in between, let's do this. The in between is still happening. The in between is still happening.
I was like, I need help. Move home, please. It's going to be fantastic.
But it was perfect. Mom shipped me to Kentucky, and Mom and Dad moved me out of New York, and I never went back.
Yeah.
Until this week. So 10 years later.
You haven't gone back to New York once?
No.
That's a lie. You haven't been to New York in 10 years? You haven't seen a Broadway? That's a lie.
Tell me what show I've seen.
MJ the Musical on Broadway.
Didn't go to Broadway to say it.
Yeah.
Saw it in Philadelphia.
No, we went to Paul's funeral.
Oh, we went to Paul's funeral.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong.
That was 2 years ago.
You're right.
Yeah.
We drove. We didn't take the train.
No, it's when Mom cried down the street and was like,
Yeah, they got drunk with a bunch of new friends at a bar. It was the worst day of my life. I just wanted to go home.
no, and she was crying. That's
I
how we
totally
met them.
forgot. She was crying about the death of Michael Jackson. And these two wonderful gay men were just having a night for themselves. And Carly texts them sometimes.
I do. I text them every now and again. They're from Palm Springs.
And I just wanted to. I was like the sister like this. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, this is a great life.
What's up, Chuck and Mickey? Anyway.
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
You're right. So that was the first time I went back.
Yeah. I go back a lot, but we're different. So, but yeah, so when she came home,
2017.
then it really started to take off because then Justin always taught for me, and Christy was teaching, and Christina was teaching ballet bod. And then when Victoria came home, it sort of like amped it up like, okay, actually now this is really going to be bigger.
Let's get a space.
Let's get a space. Yeah.
So we got a space.
Because we were renting, I was renting my mom's dance studio for hours, but the hard part was she has a dance studio, and the dance studio hours and the workout hours were competing because I wanted the prime nighttime hours, but so do the girls that dance. So it was like it was a hard thing to do. So we ended up getting our own space, and we were
right next door.
next door.
Quite literally. Right.
And
next
we were
door.
so happy because it was our own space. Victoria was in the basement for VFit for her personal training. She had her own space.
Like the cave person I am. It had no windows, but it had a lot of mold.
It did have, yeah. And so she would train people downstairs. We'd have class upstairs, but it was the size of.
It was long. It was like the row homes that are front to back, like really big, but not wide. And there was a stairwell.
It was 500 square feet. It was nothing.
Not even.
And we were so happy because we were like, it's our own space. We've made it.
It felt big.
It did. And looking back, because I posted a video of a club cardio from back at old CFIT, and we were shoulder to shoulder.
No, literally, like you were sweating on people.
And we finally got a sign-in system so that we could figure out how many people were coming because we could only fit 22 people in the studio. Very like sausages.
But we did 28.
Yeah. But I was like, what's a wait list? Come on in.
Fire hazard. You know how many
Don't even.
So yeah.
So that was fun. And then COVID hit.
And we never stopped, which we've talked about before, so we won't get in that too much. But
They were like, okay, everybody's shutting down tomorrow. The world is ending. There's this illness. and everybody's shutting down. And I wrote an email and said, I don't care what you've heard. We're open tomorrow. It is Saturday. It's our biggest day of the week. We will be here. They can't shut us down. They can come to CFIT and shut us down. I wrote an email and was like, we're not open tomorrow. Please don't come.
We were like chanting it in classes. Wasn't it the parade too? The St. Patrick's Day parade?
That was canceled.
And we had one day that we took with Andrew to drive around the ghost town that it turned into to Best Buy and the other music store that we have, and trying to find the video, like the way to get us on the screen.
Like how to live stream our classes because
But just us, not like full classroom.
Yeah, we couldn't close. If we don't work, we don't make money. So like if we have nothing coming in, we're out of a job. So we needed to figure out how to live stream in one day.
And that's when we learned what Zoom was. Mm-hmm. And like all the 9-to-5ers were like, well, Zoom. We were like, what's a Zoom?
What the heck is that?
You know, we had no idea, which we couldn't really use Zoom. It was a whole process. Thank God for Andrew.
Yeah.
And just knowing anything about technology. Because I remember some of the Best Buy guys were talking about the cameras and, well, your platform. What platform are you going to use? You could use Twitch. I was like, who has a Twitch?
What the heck is
What
that?
is a Twitch?
Yeah.
And what Vimeo is what we ended up doing. And we had no idea about that. So we had to pivot pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And we did. And somehow we're still here.
I feel like, I thought you were going to knock on wood.
Nope.
This is fake wood, but
somehow we're still here.
And Victoria was Zooming her one-on-one clients.
Oh my God. I would have some of you who are listening, you can attest to this. I would call them on my FaceTime. Mm-hmm. It was FaceTime. That's all I had. Because Zoom was only 40 minutes for free or 30 minutes for free.
We were like, we can't pay for that.
I'm not paying for Zoom.
Yeah.
I'll just FaceTime you. So I would text them and be like, get a broom, get a backpack, fill it up, and get a suitcase and fill that up. And my amazing people would be like, okay.
And they did it.
And we made barbells out of heavy things you have that you put a broom through and are able to lift and deadlift and do all these things. I was like, get a chair. Do all these things, stepping on and off the chair. Oh my gosh.
It was a wild time.
It was a wild time. It was so wild that we got second phones. That was the first time as a business we invested in like another way to separate us from like life. Because it was very wishy-washy of where do we start and where do we end?
There was no off time. We were available to everybody at all times, and now we could come to you through screen and FaceTime and Instagram and
texting and calling.
It was CFIT was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I had a mental breakdown about it at some point because people were also reaching out to us being like, what do we do? And we're like, I have no idea.
Like we didn't know what to do.
It's a pandemic. I don't know how to make you feel better about this. Like,
and
we were
recording 3 classes a day. So we were exhausted. And then, which is what happened to us last week, we would record a video for 45 minutes and then go to play it back and the sound wasn't working.
No sound.
And we would like just crumble. Be like, we have to do this again.
And we would.
Yeah. Right away.
And we would do the same jokes and it was horrible. And then we stopped trying to be professional about it and we were like, we already did this. We're doing it again. I think that's why this works so well for us. We've already done it.
Yeah.
We've already done the you and I having our own show with no one watching.
With no one watching. We did this for 3 years. Had a show that no one watched. No, to be fair, if you guys did not watch from home, we would not be here anymore.
Oh my God.
The reason we were able to get
turn us off.
The reason we were able to get the space that we're in now is because we didn't have to close over COVID because we did okay. We didn't do great, but we did okay enough to like, we survived. We did outdoor classes 3 days a week. Our Saturdays.
I kind of miss that.
Me too. Our Saturdays were full. We had like 40 people every Saturday morning. And it was take all of our equipment at 7 a.m. to the park, put our speakers up. Andrew would put all of this is Andrew. Yeah, we didn't do it. We watched him.
We drug the wagon.
And then my dad drug the wagon with the kids in it because
Yep.
they had to come.
And we were like, no, don't do it like that.
And I'd be like, Andrew, the sound, louder, louder.
We're in an open field that we have commandeered with houses that live right there.
And blasting music that we did not ask for permission to use that park.
Nope.
Never.
But we were aware of it. Like Andrew did the research of like, this is a taxpayer park. Like you're allowed to use it for A, B, C, and D. There was just like a noise ordinance, right? Nobody ever complained, I don't think. But the problem of having 40 people, which is not a problem, but the problem was that the soccer field, the people and the parents and the kids waiting to do Saturday soccer would just stand there and watch us cool down because, like, we were on their field.
Yeah.
And then we had to be like, okay, bye, everybody leave,
Run, get to your cars. We need to open the parking lot.
There was no parking.
God, we would do it in the rain. We would do it in the snow. It was wild.
It was a way for people to get out of their houses for the first time. We were distanced. People were not next to each other. No one was greeting anybody. It was like, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Just happy to have human connection, which we didn't have for a long time. I miss that. But
we did everything. We did step class outside, our mix up.
my God, we would lug those steps and pack the truck. You got to pack the truck. Oh, right. Of all the steps. And I had Saturday clients at the time.
Yep.
And I would rush and run to get there. So you must have set up all the, maybe it wasn't a step day or whatever it was. Or
Andrew
I don't know.
Andrew must have set it all up. Andrew was
God.
Andrew was our go-to for all that
What
stuff.
blackmail do you have on him?
I don't know, but then Dad got us all the lights because we had night class outdoors and it was starting to get dark and we had no lights. So my dad got all these big lights so that we could still it was a time. But thankfully, when we reopened, we were able to. This is another thing that we do that we will talk about. We don't think too much. We just act on, what is it called? We
Stupidity.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbasses.
We don't, like, Andrew's a spreadsheet. Let's think, okay, we need this many people in class to make this amount of money so we can cover the rent. So we have all these, and I was like, yeah, it'll work out.
They're they're called P&Ls, profit and loss sheets and projection sheets. And God, Andrew, we're not going to get on a Google Calendar.
No.
Leave us alone.
With the damn Google Calendar.
So
we were just like, it'll work out. Let's just do it.
Because there's a piece of, I think, there's a piece of that illogic, that's not a word, that's fine, that is just our confidence, which you can't teach.
Okay.
That we know so much of it is, it's going to work because it's us. It might not work for other people, but it's going to work because it's us, because half of this battle is us selling ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, people come for us. Like, we have to, it's not pompous or not being humble to that.
No.
We are the reason that people come, right? Thank
Yeah,
God.
of course.
So some of that, measure it out, but like, it's going to be fine because we know that they'll fill the spot.
That we have a good product, we're good at what we do, and people will come. And if they don't come, they'll put a lien on my house. And, what else are you going to do?
So I don't like that house anyway. I think there's like, as much as it feels like there's no troubleshooting when we make decisions, I feel like there's that little thing in the back of our heads of confidence of knowing, because it's us, we know it's going to work.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we think about that in the moment.
I also think it's because we had somebody else. I know I can say this with 100% certainty that if she did not leave New York and do this with me, I wouldn't have done this on my own. I would have stopped because I couldn't handle it by myself, and we would not be in the space that we're in today because I do have confidence in what I can do, but I think it's the us. I know, sorry. You trying to quit?
Decades.
You trying to quit?
So much.
Quitters never prosper.
I just want to sit.
It's okay. Winners never prosper either because we're not prospering, but we're also not quitting. So
Wait a second.
winners never prosper.
Isn't that
Quitters never prosper. Winners also, in our case, don't prosper.
Okay, none of that is now a movie quote. I thought you were quoting the baseball movie, not baseball movie with Tom Hanks and the girls.
Oh,
League of Our Own.
Yeah.
League of Their Own.
League of Our Own.
League of
Their Own. League of Their Own.
We don't know anything. But you weren't. You were just being weird.
No, winners never prosper. Quitters never prosper.
Now we don't know.
I don't
We're not
know.
too sure.
Regardless, we are there today because everybody continued over COVID when, a lot of businesses did not make it through COVID. We were very fortunate. And also because I think we had the two of us.
Yeah.
And
I sure as shit wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you.
because she signed.
You're the only reason I am here. Just kidding.
We know that. But also because she signed in blood. And if she leaves.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, if she leaves, I mean, it's going down. It's going down.
It's going down, down. No.
Melody's
I just,
asking me for more time on her iPad. Hold on. She's home sick today.
She's in the room over here to my left.
She's over there sick. Anyway,
With
all right.
Pepper.
So, real talk. What's one thing you learned? Hold on. What's one thing you wish we knew? Hold on.
Winners never prosper. Read the words on the paper.
I know. What's one thing we know now that we wish we had known like back in the day?
That rest time is mandatory. Like, I think we were so afraid if we stop or if we
Take a day off.
don't do the best because other gyms do this and we have to, basically keep up with the Joneses of this industry, which is impossible, that we won't make it.
Yeah.
And instead of just doing what we know we're good at and what our good product is, which is everything, that'll be enough. And like maybe we didn't have to do all of the specialty little classes that didn't fly and the sampler and all this stuff.
Well, you used to tell me that.
I know.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I think we sink into it now.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that. We're fine. We have this. We do this. We don't need to do that. That's good for them. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Like we have a better head about that, I think.
Yeah. Instead of.
So that we can prioritize rest and family and moments that aren't work. I think for a lot of those decades, it was just work.
Yeah. She used to say that to me all the time. I'd be like, let's start this class. Let's do this. This place is doing this. She'd be like, that's not our thing though. Like
It's trending.
Yeah, it's trending, but that's like, we need to stick to what we know and what we're good at.
And it's been working. And the times, tell me I'm wrong,
Okay.
that we
No
have that we have changed or added, changed might be not right, added stuff because we're hearing the chirping in our ears and we want to make everybody happy. We're not doing them anymore because they stopped showing up for them.
Right.
But they wanted them. They wanted us to add this, so we did, and then they got tired. Like
Yeah.
we can't rely on just listening to
Right. We have to go with
Popular
what we
opinion.
basically trust our gut, which I don't think I know. I did not trust my gut back in the day. I trusted your gut out there.
Right,
And
right.
I wanted to trust your gut, but it's really our guts the guts inside.
my gut's a little bigger.
There's something wrong with you. Okay.
What about you, Carly?
You answered it. Oh, did you not answer for me?
Oh, yeah, move on.
I liked your answer a lot.
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's how we work well, by
What
the way. That's how.
I do whatever she tells me, and then it works. If I fight the system.
Ooh, am I the system?
Oh, wait, here's the next one. Fighting fair. How do we handle disagreements? This is one of the biggest questions people ask us. Do you ever fight? And I say, all the time. And you watch it. You watch it live. We fight on stage a lot.
We fought this morning.
Well, the Delco heckler over here, that's her name, the Delco heckler. That wasn't a real fight, was it? Oh God, was it? Were you fighting with me?
You were getting annoyed with me by the end, but I was trying to
No,
save.
I wasn't. I thought I was being funny.
Calm down. Oh no, I thought you were, because I also was like, Victoria, shut up.
Oh no, it was
But
silent.
it was so
I needed your help.
deadly quiet. And God forbid I give you positivity. I'm always just like, put your clothes back on. Nobody wants it. Hope we don't do another shoulder. My God, we don't need to build our shoulders anymore.
Oh wait, and I was like, ooh, we are doing more shoulders.
You're stupid.
No, we fight on stage together. Like you can tell. No, we can tell.
Sometimes it's been real and we're like, But that in 15 years, I don't know if it fills a whole hand.
No.
We fight as sisters about sister life things. We don't fight about CFIT.
We've never fought about CFIT.
CFIT's not really, we've been on the same page about where Carly wants to go with this for 15 years. But like in life as people, we're very different. So we might disagree on like how we think about wanting to do something or what we think is right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just as people, which thank God, because it would be weird if we were the exact same. But in terms of CFIT, no, we don't really fight.
No, we don't really fight in terms of CFIT. We might get really annoyed with each other right before class, walk out of the office, and then duke it out while we're dancing. And duke it out meaning I will not look at her and ignore her, and she's looking at me to try to get my attention, and I will look at the floor.
Bitch. I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, did you not hear me? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. And I could see her. I knew she was looking at me. I knew she wanted my attention, but I was going to ignore her until I felt ready. So, yeah, that's how we fight.
That's how we fight. Quote unquote, we.
Victoria will just make fun of me real hard. Real hard.
Just like, you look.
She'll be like, are you wearing a bra today? What are you wearing? You're wearing half a shirt. Oh, yeah, why don't you do that step a little bigger?
If you pick out someone's insecurities, it kills them more. And that's all you have to do with Carly in a room full of people.
Why don't you be more of a spaz? Why don't you jump a little higher?
Manic. The chosen word is manic.
But yes, we don't fight about CFIT.
No, decisions for the business are pretty like the only really thing we disagree on is
what?
Goes back to what we haven't learned yet. And by we, I mean you.
Money.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I know all about that.
Is we always have a conversation every season into summer, every season.
Leave me alone.
Season into Christmas, every holiday where everybody's schedules are a little weird, to limit our goddamn schedule, because life is different, because change happens season to season and people won't fill that one up as much. So we could limit it, only offer this so that we'll do more on a different day. God forbid we change. So what happens, we're fighting right now, by the way. What happens is that exactly what is predicted of limited clientele on these days with the too much offered and not enough people to come do it because they're on vacation happens, and Carly gets mad about all the numbers, and then she stresses out all week long or all summer long and complains about it, but doesn't make it change.
That happens every year. Victoria wants to cut classes and I want to add more. And then I add more, no one comes, and Victoria goes, I told you. So then we have to cut them. I always think it's going to be different.
She just doesn't. No, it's not different. You don't want to offer less. It makes it look like we are doing bad.
That is 100% true.
And it's a lie.
I always think the schedule needs to be packed when in reality the classes need to be packed. The schedule does not need to be packed. Thank you. I just learned something.
It's nice to know that, but nothing will change, people. Don't worry. Do not worry.
Oh my God. Give me a tissue. Where are the tissues?
Up there. I'm coming at you, camera. I'm coming at you. No F's given today.
Okay. Here's a question. Oh, yeah. Just throw it. Was there ever a time that you thought, I'm done. I'm quitting? Besides yesterday and today and tomorrow. Every day. No, she's making it sound horrible.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
It was recent. It was in the past couple months.
Yeah, what
You
happened?
were like, I can't do this anymore.
We can't know. See, this is sisters fighting because she only remembers what she wants to remember and what she can remember because God forbid we write things down. It was, I can't do it like this anymore. It can't be something,
Right.
we can't do it like this. And that was a we. And if it can't be done, then okay, we fold. What was it about?
Money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I can't
That's
remember.
what it's always about. If something's got to change because we can't keep going on like this anymore, working and not,
Oh,
I know
what it was. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It,
It was money.
it was township stuff.
Yeah.
Township suck.
Wait, what? I can't remember.
Springfield Township or the township.
Oh, yes. It was money. It was money.
It was money. It was money.
Yeah.
It was things that were not told to us. And I mean,
Yeah.
there's always loopholes. There's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
red tape. It's stuff like that in terms of business owning. And everyone deals with it. So it's no like special CFIT thing for us. But in this stage of the game, 14, 15 years in, when we don't get paid.
We're laughing, but we're also crying.
We don't, my eyes are tearing up. All the classes that we teach, we don't pay ourselves for. Mm-hmm. And so when it gets to a point of like physical breakdown, mental, emotional, somebody else throws another, thing at you,
It's overwhelming.
It's just like life shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah.
And it's only in those temporary moments, just like happy moments. It's only temporary. Like it passes. Like I make jest that like life sucks and is horrible and I'm really sad. But it's not like that all the time. It's just when everything piles up to the point where you can't take one more hit, but then also no changes get made.
Right.
Because to institute change, you kind of have to have other cards in the hand. That's where like businesses get stuck. So we've had moments of getting stuck that I'm like, I could work behind a desk and just make money and be okay.
Right. I think that's what I'm always like, I just want to coast for a little bit. And there's no coasting.
We don't know how to do that.
Owning a fitness studio because there's no month to month is different. And we do that on purpose because I've been locked into gyms before for an entire year and only gone like 3 times.
Oh, right. Yeah.
New York Sports Club, you cannot get out of that contract and you pay $150 a month. You can't get out. I hated that.
Yeah.
So I lost so much money and I promised myself if I ever opened a fitness studio, I would never do that to anybody. So we've never been.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, you're learning something new today?
Yeah, I did not
Okay.
know. That's why we do that.
Yeah, I would never do that to anybody so that like you would not be stuck with us for a year if you ended up hating us or like hating the gym or not coming. Like I hated that feeling. So
You're never going to hate us, by the way.
Some people do.
It's because I hate them right back.
And that goes into the next one. Like what lessons have we learned the hard way? And I think for me, it's learning as we go. Every lesson I've learned, we've learned as we've gone instead of like we didn't go to business school.
How else do you learn lessons?
Like we do things sometimes the hardest way, even though there's an easier way, but we do it the hard way because we didn't.
Harder, not smarter.
Yeah, we didn't go to business school. We didn't do the research ahead of time. We do things and we don't think about it too much.
We went to life school.
Yeah.
And it's expensive.
One of us should have known the business side and one of us should have been me.
Wait, I took it.
So
I think that's true. The business side of all of this, the lessons are great and many and frequent.
yeah.
I think the business side of this, of the lessons we've learned about people, is really hard because it's 50-50 of the exact same thing. 50% you can't rely on people.
Oh,
And 50%, thank God we rely on these people.
yes.
And that I think you struggle with, where you can't believe someone would change their mind, go a different way, wrong you, which happens all the time with us in terms of business and like friend relationship, and you get stuck on that I relied on you. And then you hear some of the things. You know what? I just learned this.
Like right now?
Yes. No.
The second?
Tuesday.
Oh.
Yesterday with Bridget McGinn. Bridget, hello. Brilliant. We were talking, can't remember about what. She's also in the service industry. If you want to get your hair done, Bridget McGinn is great. She comes to CFIT. I'll give you her number. But we were talking about personality, I think is how it got brought up, where you're one personality, not disorder-wise, but you're one personality at work, and then you're a different personality.
Sure.
At home, maybe, in your home life, or with a certain friend group, or, pick your differences. And it's not right or wrong. It's just how you feel comfortable and you adapt and you change. And so we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't behave the way I am in this situation than this situation. And they're not wrong. One's not better. It's just, that's not what you do there. Like, you wouldn't laugh, quote unquote, laugh at a funeral, right? Like something like that.
Well, I've been known to do that.
Unless you're in our family.
Yeah, our family funerals are sort of fun.
Moment of silence for that comment. And I think I said something like, yeah, it's surprising what people will walk in here and say sometimes to us, to me, to you individually, in a group setting in front of a whole bunch of people, where we will walk into the office and go, oh my God, I can't believe they just said that. Or, oh my gosh, can you believe that they just told me this entire story and now we have to go on stage and dance? Something, it happens to every industry, but sometimes it's so like, I can't believe it. And she goes, well, your personality when you're here is you're on. It's your professional place of work, and they're done for the day.
Ooh.
Their personality is not on the clock. So people are different when they walk in because that our personalities aren't on the same level at that moment. We're going to keep it professional. We're also going to have so much fun with you. And it's, we would never on this, not in the business setting on the street, say mean things or whatever. It's not like that dramatic. But people have come in and said some crazy things to us, to our faces, about our business. And it's like shocking.
Yeah.
And I'll say to you, well, why didn't you say this? And you're like, I don't know. It was so shocking.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about, like, it's hard to believe that people have that openness. And she was like, no, it's just they're off for the day. Or it's in the morning. They haven't started their professional day yet.
Yeah. I never thought of that.
I never thought of that. 15 years, I never thought of that. And it's so true. Like, I'm not a good example because I overthink everything that I say, and I'm too observant on other people's situations. So like me going to the hair salon or a bar where they say bartenders and stylists hear every story.
Right.
I'm not a divulger.
But I'm not a divulger either. I'm a listener.
But exactly.
Yeah.
But so many people are because they're on their downtime and they don't have to think so hard and they just want to talk and blah, blah. That's what our job is.
Yeah. Okay.
And so when people say these really ridiculous, think about what you're saying before you say it to us things, I have to remember this brand new lesson to learn because I was like, Bridget, that's amazing. Our personalities are not lined up right now.
Right. Yeah. I've never thought of that. And maybe that will help me not take things as personally as I take them.
Some of and I'm sure most of you that are listening to us that frequently listen to us, like, know us and you're like, whoa, spill the tea. There's too much to name, first of all.
And it's also like over 15 years, think about your job, the things that people have said to you in your own job, in your teaching job, in your nursing job that you're like, that was insulting. I don't think they meant it to be insulting.
Never.
But it's insulting. And so I know it happens in everybody's job.
Yeah. But also if you want tea, I'll give you my number.
And that's why we work so well together, because I will be like, everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. We make millions. Everything's great. And Victoria's like,
real talk, people. We're tired. We're broke. No, we're not. We're not. It's just, those moments is when we're like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
the sacrifice or the exhaustion or you missed Dean's show. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it goes from big to little and all in between. And some people don't know what it's like to own a business because they don't own a business.
Yeah.
And I applaud you.
And I'm going to piggyback off that. Nobody else cares about your business the way you care about your business.
Mom has said that for years.
She has always said that. And she loves that business because it's her fourth child. Like, and this CFIT is our child, and no one will care about it as much as we do.
I adopted it. It's your birth child.
It is not. And honest to God, this is from my mouth to God's ears. CFIT would not be here without Victoria because we would have gone under in year 3. If she had not taken over, I don't know how to say no.
That's
and
true.
I want to help you
That's true.
at the detriment of everything else that CFIT has to offer. So if you were like, I can't pay this month, I'd be like, okay.
Because that's our mom.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yes. And she's been around for 30 years.
Yeah. There's good to that.
Yeah.
Like there's good to you. Well,
Whatever.
but I think at this stage, I just anchor you
Yeah.
a little bit more to be like, that's not what is important.
Yeah.
Let's focus on this. Don't stress it.
Like she has kept us open. There have been times when people, because my personality is the way that I am, maybe they've taken advantage of my niceness or thought that maybe I was weaker, so they came to me.
These aren't maybe.
Oh, okay. Instead of her. And then she will come in and say, oh, no, you're not, this isn't happening.
Except for when Carly signs us up for free fundraising classes in the middle of a 23 class work week and it's free and it's the worst. And I'm like, hey, didn't we decide we weren't going to do this anymore? And she's like, yeah, but they asked. And so I said, yes. That's when we fight the most.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Friday nights at 7 p.m.
December 5th was the latest one.
Shut up.
2025.
Shut up. But having said all that, we learned the lessons. We're still learning. And I think because we're so different, that's why it's lasted for 15 years. If we were two of the same, if we had 2 Carlys or 2 Victorias,
Oh my God.
it would not have worked.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we were lucky enough to have,
Two of me? 2 of me?
Listen, you don't want 2 of me either. You guys would be
No, we
like,
know.
You'd leave class thinking that you just took drugs. Like, honest to God, you'd be like, what just happened? We need the up and the down. And Victoria, and the thing is, everybody knows Victoria's the silent killer. She just looks at you and your legs hurt. I'm the one behind you pushing your shoulders down saying, does that hurt yet?
Oh my God.
But that's the truth. And I think the balance is what we,
I love the shadows. Carly is out in the broad daylight of it
Oh,
all.
yes.
And I like to sneak in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
That is the dynamic of how we teach differently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a lot of questions I had this morning about what you taught.
But I taught by myself.
Sure did.
That's why she doesn't let me do it very often.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
try.
I have tried to give her off so many Saturdays and be like, stay in the city with Pedro. Let me teach. And she's like, they don't want you. I'm trying to help and save our people.
I'm trying to keep people from not coming back. Because you're like, oh, I'm really tired, so everyone must be tired, so we're going to do more, the most. We're going to do things that I don't think I can even handle right now. Let's go.
Well, her name was Carly, actually.
What's up, Carly Spross?
What's up? Must be in the name. I had posted on Instagram my absolutely crazy day, and I was at CFIT from 5:45 a.m. to 7 p.m. that night, working, teaching, on my feet.
It's a Friday.
Yep. It was a Friday.
Okay.
And she DM'd me and said, please don't take it out on us tomorrow. And I was like, that's how you know you're a CFIT regular. You know that when I am exhausted, I take it out on you the next day.
And I'm like, read the room. Just read the room. You're here for them, not you. This isn't about you. God.
Well, and that's why it works.
But that's why it's hard.
I thought you were going to agree with me. You brat.
No, that's why it's hard, because it's not about you. And Carly,
Carly doesn't know how to do that.
no. Yes, when you pick some things that I'm like, no one, look around you. Turn around, Carly. No one's doing it because no one can. Nobody physically can. You're a freak. But yes, that's when it's funny. What I mean is that none of this is about you. Like, you do this for them. Right. So when it gets to the point where it's like your cup is completely empty, which is 99% of the time the cup is empty, and then the next decision kind of puts you over the edge, that's why.
Yeah.
Because it's not saying no to this because no to the free fundraising event that takes way more out of us than we can even describe to you because the kids are awesome or that group is awesome. And so that would make them happy. And it's like, yes, I support it. That's how the world should thrive. We're in a weird world right now. But then there is Carly doesn't have boundaries.
No, I don't.
That's what it is. She goes to home with work. She wakes up with work. And by work, it's just worrying about what people like and want to keep them happy. That's work.
Not what you think about me. Clearly, in my outfits, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I care how you feel at CFIT, and it keeps me, honest to God, keeps me up at night.
Look at her. She looks horrible. Just look at her.
But Victoria is the one that will say, you need to stop. That doesn't matter. Like, the things you're worrying about doesn't matter.
Yeah. Which is not to diminish anybody who says that. Make sure it's not in a diminishing way. It's not like you're annoying. None of this matters.
That's what she says to me.
Fix your priorities.
And she says it in that tone of voice.
It doesn't matter because there are bigger problems that you need to worry about or there are bigger problems. This isn't how you're going to die.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going to be your legacy. This isn't going to be the decision that makes or break the company or blah, 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 blah. But every decision when you own a small business, especially a luxury one, which is what we are, every decision feels like the one that's going to make or break the company.
And we've talked about this before, like because we were actors, if we don't do it, somebody else is going to come in and do it. And I don't want to lose that opportunity to some other gym or to some other fitness studio.
I'll lose it.
She's like, we can afford to lose this one.
So that we don't break ourselves. Like, we're already 40. Well, some of us are 40.
Stop saying some of us. You said it the other day and I was like, I am 39. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. You're 40.
I know.
And I think I have a better view on trying to look 5-10 years down the line for our bodies. Not like we need to fold now. Like, no folding. That's never going to happen.
No, it's not.
I don't necessarily want that to happen today. But, like, how do we do this where we can keep doing it? And we're the 45, 50, 55. How do we get to those years and not be completely energetically and physically crippled by the wear and tear?
Right.
And that's where you don't have that view point.
Yeah, no.
It's in the moment right now. I'm in great shape. I'm feeling this. I'm exhausted. I'm going to keep going. Energizer bunny. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to make sure that you're still being able to do it down the line. So like when I don't lift my arms in Carly's class, it's because I'm going to teach later and I'll do it there. It's not because I can't. It's because it hurts or I don't want it to hurt. Like there's bits and you're annoying. Like, put your arms down. There's times and places like I've learned kind of to dip and hills and valleys of like what my physical capability is able to do. I wish I could run. I don't think I'm ever going to run again because I don't want the foot pain. Yeah. I could run on my day off. I don't want to because I want to be able to teach.
Right.
You don't have that balance.
No, I don't have a gauge on 5 years from now. I have a tomorrow.
Which is why we work, I think.
Yeah.
Because I just want to sleep tomorrow.
Because it's our day off.
Oh, wait.
It's our day off.
So exciting.
Yeah. We have days off.
I still get up
in the middle of the week. But yeah. So that's our 15-year history, why we work well together. If you see us fight, call it out. Just say, are you fighting?
Hold on, because it happens every Wednesday. Like tonight it's going to happen because Wednesday nights we're all tired.
Yeah.
And so we have to amp up the Wednesday night crowd because they're exhausted.
Uh-huh.
But we're also overly exhausted by Wednesday night.
And if Victoria ever throws in a skater slide, That is the key to figure out that she is tired. If she does a skater, you're like, oh man, she's having a rough day. Because she just goes on autopilot and she's like, skaters till you die. If I have to do this, I don't want you walking tomorrow.
Yes, but you do it like calm and it's not aggressive. If you do it like Carly, where you're like, skaters, then it's like, I don't think I can make it. But when you sneak attack the 2.5-minute skater slide song, sorry, Joanna, then
She knows.
Nobody knows until the next 2 days.
And I do want to shout out to our instructors who really, they are there. Justin's been there since day one. We destroy him and we torture him, but he's been there since day one.
Don't say we.
Okay, I love to torture and destroy him.
Yes, you do.
Um,
And I just like smile, and then somehow I'm looped into it, and it's just not fair.
and Stacy and Julia and Christina, they've been our friends forever. Julia, we've known since she was 3. Like, we keep it in the family. I've been told as an insult that we keep it in the family.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
I'll tell you off screen.
What?
A long time ago. Somebody that does not. We don't.
Hey, somebody, screw you.
We don't talk to them
Hey, you.
anymore. But I've been told before that like we keep it too close in the family, and we should think about. And that I think is why, number one, my mom's business has worked for 30 years. So I did learn that from her, because when you work with family,
Thank
sometimes
God.
it doesn't work, but sometimes when it works, it works.
You learned something.
And yeah, I learned one thing. And we keep it in the family. 1, because that's just how it worked out. And 2, because we made them draw blood with their names. And so they can't leave us.
Except Stacy quit both of her classes. And now we have to do. Oh no, just the one.
Just one.
I'm just kidding. They're allowed. They have. That's the thing, though. All of our employees, it's their fun job.
Yeah.
It's their second, not their fun job, but it's their like. I love to do this.
It's
This is
their
so
side
great.
hustle.
Yeah,
It's their side hustle.
and it's not their full time life's work,
Right.
Like it is for
us.
us. So we need them.
We need you guys. Please don't leave.
We need you.
Yeah, we have no shame in the guilt game.
Carly has no shame in the guilt team. Carly's like, oh, where'd you go this weekend? Yeah, I know, because you weren't here. And I'm like, that's so nice that you had time to yourself. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that after your time for yourself, you chose to come back here. That's a beautiful thing. Appreciate it.
Wait, I also want to shout out Julia Barbier, who works and Stacy, who work our CFIT kids parties, because without them on the weekends,
We'd be dead.
We'd be dead. We were dead for a while until they took over, and thank God Stacy and Julia took over, because we realized, I don't know who it was that told us, like, you don't need to always do them. Like, there are people that are just as good as you guys. And
I told you that. I hate them. I love you and all of your children. But it's so much, people that work with children, it's so much harder.
Yeah.
And Stacey and Julia are the perfect 2 for it. Carly's great at it too, actually. I'm like Carly's sidekick where I'm like, tell me where to go. I don't want to be here. Tell me where to go. You want to, oh, this is what we're doing? Cool. Like, I am a wet blanket and I'm trying, unfortunately.
And unfortunately, that's her trying.
Unfortunately, I'm trying very hard.
But they do a lot of work,
It's
Stacey
so
and Julia.
hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It's
and
hard to work with kids.
I think that's why our CFIT parties have amped up, because it's word of mouth.
Yeah.
Something like that. And Stacey and Julia, if you want your kid party, they're busy. But they're going to find time for you to do it.
And Finio, man, you're an unofficial, what?
You're an unofficial.
You're an unofficial manager. I will text her and be like, I'm out of town this weekend. Can you make sure Justin knows how to close for Christina, turn the lights off, do the trash, like whatever. She's the best.
I was like, we were setting up for a party this past weekend, and poor Julia just wants to like hang out and talk for like while everyone leaves and like talk about what happened or whatever. And we're like, can you get that table? Can you go get the trash bag? Can you put this here? And she's like, uh-huh.
She's the best.
You're the best. She's also, for those of you, I'm going to plug her, Friday the 13th, doing a Galentine's bar and sip class, and also stretch. So it's all Julia all the time, and you also get a little sparkling cider or some rosé. If you've never been to CFIT, this is a great
Oh,
class for you to introduce yourself to the space and to Julia and to the vibe. And if you want to do I want to go.
I know.
Friday, February 13th.
At 6:00.
Spooky vibes, girl vibes. Let's go.
And lastly,
And Carly won't be there.
I won't. Sorry. Christina, who was our day one ballet bod teacher, left for a little bit, had some kids, and came back. We love those kids. Opened 17 restaurants.
Had some kids.
And she's back teaching Pilates, and she teaches a killer class. So again, I've known Christina since I was 20 years old. So
20 years ago.
yeah, thank you for doing that math.
You're welcome.
That math I can do.
You're welcome.
But yeah, and Christy, who is always welcome back to sub whenever she wants.
Christy, get your butt back here.
I've known since I was 12.
That's who the people want. In the morning,
Christy, yeah. So yeah, but my point in bringing all of them up and shouting them all out, and the reason I threw a water bottle at Justin back in sophomore year of high school at his head was because when you keep it in the family, you know them, and you respect them, you understand them. I know he's a nurse, she's a restaurant owner, she's a teacher, all this stuff, and we have a mutual understanding, and we all cover for each other. And it is like another family. So,
well, I think the point of this is that that's why we're still open.
Yeah.
And that's why we are physically able to still do it.
it's not just the two of us.
And also, I knew Justin first. So, happy 15 years to all of our CFitters and all of our friends and anyone who's ever supported us.
Wait.
Because
Hold. Our mother is the reason that we are open today.
oh yeah, you're a bad daughter.
Yeah. There's no way we can't talk about Carmela for at least 60 seconds.
And Vicky.
And Vicky. They're the reason that we are open, the reason we started it. There has never been an idea that we've had that our mom hasn't said, oh yeah, absolutely do it. I'll help you. So,
But also, if it's her idea, we reject it, and then we do it anyway, and we pretend like it was our idea. But Vicky is also
yeah.
Vicky is the Carmela. Vicky is the business side of Carmela as a human and as a company, as a dance studio. So together they make one great person, brain, support system. But Vicky is always sending us, you should submit there to get yourself on the news. And this is how you should try to. She's like, you have better products, better things than anyone that's actually out there. We look at people online and we're like, what?
Yeah.
How do you have some sort of standing here? And that's what you do. I'm picturing the girl. Oh my God, she's horrible. But people love her, or she got popular, or she had enough money to put in the game.
Yeah.
Who knows what it is? But Vicky is that cheerleader
Yeah.
that we also reject and then try and then say, we tried, it failed. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Vic.
Stop doing this to us. But that's family,
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Vicky and Carmela are, scroll back to the couple of the beginning of the episode. You'll laugh. You'll pee yourself.
Or you can just come to class and see them live action.
You'll pee yourself.
Yeah. Mom's going to get so mad that you said pee. But yeah, they are the reason that we're still here, because they support us 150% when we don't think that we are going to make it or that we're good enough. They help us out 100%. Now you can finish.
I don't remember what I was saying. Which is
15
another
years.
reason that we work. Yeah, happy 15 years to all of, like, those are the people that keep us in business. But then the extended part of that is all of you who listen to us. Number one, just hearing me say this now, and who are loyal to us. We've had a lot of different types of loyalty, and that's like a shade that we didn't know existed. Like, to us, it's like you're loyal or you're not.
Right.
But there's so many shades of that.
Yes.
And we've experienced the worst of it even recently, and we've experienced the best of it currently.
Right.
All the people that you will meet at CFIT are friends for life if you stick it out, and then you now become one of those people. Like, people come up and ask, what happened to so-and-so? Oh, she got hurt. She'll be back, blah, blah, blah. Because you're seen at CFIT. You're heard. You're seen. You can hide in the showers. No one shadows.
I will find you in the shower. Don't you worry.
You can hide in the shadows. No one's watching you dance, but you're seen that you're there and people want you there type of community.
Yes.
And I think that's why a lot of people return, because it's just maybe that's the first time people smile at them today, or maybe that's the first time that you get to just like talk about stupid stuff or just dance and listen to music together, you know, all the simple reasons, not just the fitness reasons. So our community is
one of the best.
Is really one of the top 2 reasons we're still here.
Yes, and I think
Carmela's first, you're next.
The motto of CFIT is for everybody it was community. The C is not for Carly. The C, it just so happens to be my initial, but the C was always for cardio first, then community, and then cardio and community. So, and I think that's what we do best. You know?
I don't think you should lie to them, you know?
It's not. But it's not. I was called the cardio queen in New York. So I was like, clearly, I'm going to open a cardio fitness studio, which was, do I have to explain this? Honest to God.
I just like to see you actually manic.
Thanks, everybody. And thank you to those who've been with us since day one. There are many of you still with us since day one.
Yeah. Cool. This was fun. So it was fun. A little memory lane and like,
yeah,
you know,
for those newer to CFIT,
hard to believe.
Newer to CFIT who haven't gone back to the first podcast or whatever to know who we are, how this came to be. This was nice to listen to, and those who've been around know every aspect of the past 15 years. Like you lived it with us. So it's sort of fun to go down memory lane. Exactly what she said 5 minutes ago.
Did I say that?
You said something about memory lane.
Oh my God, I'm so amazing. I'm so articulate.
She was serious.
I'm so articulate. I don't remember saying that, but I like it.
This is us fighting.
All right. Yeah. This is a good example. This is a good example. Good job, Carly. I really like what you're wearing today.
I hate
All
you.
right. So, if you are thinking of starting a business, don't. If you are not thinking about starting a business,
I'm done.
You're on the right track. But I highly recommend that you start a business with someone that you are meant to start a business with. Just like any relationship, we work very well together.
Yeah.
Very well together. So we can't discredit that.
Until today.
Oh, that's cute. 'Tis cute. So, yeah, if you're feeling fit, be real.
No, finish it the right way. We cannot end a 15-year anniversary CFIT podcast with you messing it up.
I learned it from watching you. Just remember, you're always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.
Vamp, I wasn't queued up.
Shut up. This whole thing did not work. Are you serious?
That's not what I said.
Oh.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I can't.